Hey guys, it's Claire. It's February 7th, 2021, and you are watching our weekly garden tour. We put out a video every Sunday during the growing season so that you can follow along with us on our journey to grow food for a family of 4. And if you would like to know more about our story and how we got into this, there is a video as our trailer, and we'll put a link to that in the back of, or in the bottom of the description for you, so we don't have to take up time talking about that now. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That helps us a lot. And if you have subscribed, you're awesome. Let's look at the very cold winter garden. So there's Zach, enjoying one of the warmer days we've had this week, you guys. It has been so cold. We've had nights in the 25-degree range, which I know for some of you that's not that cold, but for those of us in Zone 7B, I'm in North Atlanta, it's really cold. And we've had the row covers on everything, and it looks like it's really doing a good job. That's our broccoli and our parsnips and a little bit of our lettuce. And I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but we've just not really done anything with the kale and the Swiss chard, and I feel like I'm supposed to just plant, 50 of them, because they are so versatile and they are delicious, but we're just not eating them. And there's something to be said for like planting what your family likes and what you want to eat, what you know you will eat, particularly when you have a smaller garden like we do. We don't just have acres and acres. So what are your thoughts?
Hey, Xena. What you doing? You wanna play? Where's your ball?
So this has been kind of fun. We got a box of oysters one night for dinner, and then we decided to boil them after we were done to get any algae or anything off of it. And then we're trying to use them to add calcium to our raised beds. But we have to figure out how to crush them, because our understanding is the calcium is not available if they're not crushed. So this has been a little bit of a process this week for my sweet husband. But it looks to me like he's figuring it out. So remember the seeds that I planted in the beginning of January in our seed starting video? Let me show you what this is them. These are cabbages. Remember we planted all those cabbages? The tall things back here are leeks. And then this is lettuce right here. But for the most part, everything's doing really well. So I'm hoping to maybe get that in the ground around President's Day. This is broccolis, 2 different types of broccolis that I planted. They're starting to come up. And then this is what I'm calling my Simon and Garfunkel garden, because I did parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And you can see the thyme is coming up and the parsley starting. So that's exciting. So I'm trying to avoid my seedlings getting leggy. Leggy is when the stem grows really tall because it's trying to find the light. And even though these are grow lights and they get great reviews, it feels like with these egg cartons, they don't totally get everything. And so I've been sort of moving these things around to try to give things as much light as possible. And then I've also, this is how I discovered it was an issue with this group. These cabbages, they're getting a lot better, but I'm having to come in here and just sort of shake them like this so that they can build a thicker stem. So we want them to be sturdy. We want them to be able to handle the winds. So that's how I'm dealing with my legginess. If you guys have any tips, let me know. I thought this was so funny. I was watching another YouTube channel that we like, You Can't Eat the Grass, the other night. And the girl, Serena, said that her husband had not let her put seeds in their bathroom this year. And that just cracks me up, because this is where we're trying to get some jalapenos and cayenne peppers and eggplant and Brussels sprouts started. And these vegetables need a really warm soil, and of course, you know, we could put it on a little heat mat, but we thought we would just have some fun with trying to start them on our heated bathroom floor. So we have the temperature set to, I think, 81, 82. I will say right now, I'm not really holding my breath on this. The soil is really, really wet, so it's not gonna surprise me if we don't have some just damping off. But it's kind of a fun experiment just to see. And at the end of the day, if nothing germinates, then we still have plenty of time to get another batch in and do it a more traditional way. Thanks guys so much for following along. In addition to a garden tour every Sunday, we do a vlog about all things Ormewoods, whatever we're up to, from cooking to building to just thoughts about raising teenagers and having a busy household. And we try to put those out on Thursdays, so check back for those as well. We really appreciate you and have a great week. What a fun journey this has been, from crushing up oyster shells to growing seedlings on our kitchen cabinet. I mean, we are not farm people. We did not grow up growing food by any means. We're kind of suburban kids. And this journey has just been such a blessing for us, because even in the middle of a pandemic, we are reminded that any seed, any idea that we might have, with the right nourishment, sunlight, soil, water, it can survive, and it can grow, and it can bloom into something so beautiful right in front of our very eyes. So we are the Ormewoods, and we are so grateful that you are with us. See you next time.